Official response from Ichikawa Zoo addressing public concerns regarding Punch's safety. In recent days, public concern over Punch's condition has grown significantly. A number of Punch's fans and netizens expressed their anxiety through various messages and comments. These concerns arose following several incidents showing Punch involved in conflicts with other monkeys in the Saruyama area, including an incident that left ear Punch injured and also the bite wound on Punch's right foot sole. For many people who have been following Punch's journey, these occurrences naturally raised major questions. Is Punch truly safe? Is the integration process into the group moving too fast? Most importantly, how is Ichikawa Zoo ensuring that Punch does not experience excessive stress or injury? On Sunday, August 16, 2026, Ichikawa Zoo finally issued an official response through several statements regarding the conditions at Saruyama and Punch's integration process. From these statements, it is clear that the zoo management is indeed aware of a situation that requires serious attention. Step 1. Separating certain individuals. Before Saruyama opened to visitors on August 16th, the zoo management made the decision to separate several individuals from the group. This was not a spontaneous action. According to the zoo, the measure was the result of discussions held by the staff since the previous evening. This indicates that the condition of the group and the dynamics within Saruyama have been under serious consideration by the team responsible for the macaques.
However, the zoo also provided an important explanation regarding why they do not always intervene directly whenever a fight occurs. Fighting is part of macaque social life. According to Ichikawa Zoo, Japanese macaques possess a complex social structure. In their natural life, conflict and fighting cannot be entirely eliminated. Therefore, the zoo stated that human intervention is not applied to every single conflict. The goal is to reduce the frequency and severity of fights while maintaining social balance across the Saruyama area. The zoo even explained that a similar approach had been implemented previously, including on March 8th of this year. Punch is still in the integration process. There is one aspect of this statement that stands out as particularly vital: Punch. Ichikawa Zoo emphasized that Punch's integration process into the group is still ongoing. According to the zoo, the most important factor in this process is paying attention to Punch's own condition and feelings. Integration must not be forced. Punch must be given the opportunity to adapt gradually to the social environment, understand positions and relationships with other group members, and find a personal place within Saruyama's social structure. This is perhaps the most crucial part of Ichikawa Zoo's entire statement. The zoo recognizes that integration is not simply about putting Punch together with the group. Integration also means ensuring that Punch can undergo this process without experiencing excessive stress or injury. Therefore, the zoo stated that if excessive fighting or injuries threaten to dampen Punch's spirits, providing support to Punch is also part of the zoo's responsibility. In other words, Punch's safety and well-being remain top priorities in the integration process.
They are not bad monkeys. However, Ichikawa Zoo also delivered an important message to the public. The individuals separated from the group this time should not be labeled as bad monkeys. This is a key point, as aggressive behavior in monkeys cannot always be understood through simple concepts of good and evil. Each individual has a distinct character, social rank, relationship with other group members, and behaviors formed within their social structure. Therefore, the act of separation does not mean the zoo is punishing specific individuals. On the contrary, these individuals will also receive careful attention and management from the staff. What happens next? Following the separation on August 16th, the zoo stated that they will monitor how the overall conditions in Saruyama change. Based on these observations, they will evaluate whether further action is necessary. Thus, today's decision does not mark the end of the process. It is part of an ongoing evaluation of the group's dynamics. For Punch's fans, this marks an important development. For the first time in recent memory, the zoo has openly explained that concrete steps are being taken to manage group dynamics while carefully monitoring Punch's integration process. Interestingly, Ichikawa Zoo also stressed that they do not intend to stop at responding to the current situation. They stated that efforts to improve the living environment for all Japanese macaques will continue. Several environmental modifications have already been planned. Following the installation of air conditioners and sunshades, the zoo plans to expand the backyard area during this fiscal year. Once these improvements are complete, there is a possibility of a major renovation of Saruyama, including the potential construction of a new Monkey Mountain. This implies that the current issue is not viewed merely as a problem involving a single individual. The zoo recognizes the need for overall environmental enhancements so that the macaques can live under better conditions.
A message for the fans. Finally, a portion of Ichikawa Zoo's response was directed specifically to the public. Over the past few days, the zoo noted that they received numerous expressions of concern and care through the reply section. They offered both an apology and sincere gratitude for all the attention. Notably, the zoo affirmed that they have no intention of closing the reply section. Instead, they expressed a willingness to listen to constructive opinions from the public, using this support and attention as encouragement to keep moving forward. This message holds special meaning for Punch's fans. Many have followed Punch's life from afar, witnessing growth, encounters with group members, and the various challenges faced during integration. When Punch was injured or appeared to be in a difficult situation, it was only natural for concern to arise among followers. However, Ichikawa Zoo's response on August 16th delivers a vital message. Punch's integration process is still underway, and the zoo intends to handle it carefully, without forcing outcomes. They acknowledge that conflict is a natural part of macaque social life, but they also recognize their responsibility to protect Punch from excessive fights or injuries. Perhaps this is the key takeaway. Punch's journey is far from over. Adaptations remain, social dynamics must be navigated, and much will continue to evolve over time. Now, with the separation measures implemented on August 16th, attention naturally turns to what comes next in Saruyama. Will the group atmosphere become calmer? How will Punch fare after these changes? Will these steps help Punch secure a safer position within the group?
For now, the situation requires patience and observation. However, one point has been clearly communicated by Ichikawa Zoo. They hear the public's concerns, appreciate the fans' support, and will continue to evaluate the situation for the welfare of all the monkeys, including Punch. For everyone who has followed Little Punch's journey, the main hope is likely not for Punch to become the strongest monkey in Saruyama, but rather to find a rightful place in the group, grow up healthy, and live safely. Below are the 6 key points of Ichikawa Zoo's official statement issued today, Sunday, August 16, 2026, on their official X account. Please review them carefully. August 16th, Sunday, Saruyama Response 1. Prior to today's opening, we took measures to separate multiple individuals from the group. This response is the result of discussions among staff since last night. Regarding our garden's approach, today we will post in several parts and would like to convey it to everyone. August 16th, Sunday, Saruyama Response 2. Due to the nature of Japanese macaques, fights cannot be entirely avoided, but to reduce the frequency and severity of fights and maintain peace throughout the Monkey Mountain, there are times when we conduct minimal human intervention. We carried out a similar response on March 8th this year as well. August 16th, Sunday, Saruyama Response 3. At Saruyama, we are proceeding with integrating Punch into the group. The most important thing is Punch's own feelings. We conduct the group integration with caution and will not force it. To prevent Punch's spirits from being broken due to excessive fighting or injuries, we believe that providing support is also the zoo's responsibility. August 16th, Sunday, Saruyama Response 4. The multiple individuals who separated from the group this time are by no means bad monkeys. We will also carefully manage their care. Through the isolation and other measures carried out today, we will observe how the overall situation in the Monkey Mountain changes and consider whether further responses are necessary. August 16th, Sunday, Monkey Mountain Response 5. We are not satisfied with this response alone. We will continue to improve the living environment for Japanese macaques. Following air conditioning and sunshades, we plan to expand the backyards within the fiscal year. Once completed, it will open the possibility for large-scale renovations to Monkey Mountain, or even the construction of a new Monkey Mountain. August 16th, sent. Saruyama, Response 6. Over the past few days, in the replies section, I have received voices of concern and kind consideration, and I would like to express my apologies and gratitude. I have no intention of closing the replies section. I will listen to everyone's constructive opinions and turn the encouragement into strength, and as a staff, we will continue to move forward steadily without wavering. Thank you for your continued support.